Greetings, YouTube. 'Tis me, Olin Odinson, bringing unto you the guidance from my guides from the above unto you. So, Aries, welcome to your Fortnightly. We're going to be, if you're new to my channel, um, everyone's pretty much new to my channel this week because we're making some changes. So let's get right into it. So this is a general reading, guys. So whatever led you here, you're probably meant to be here. The message may not be, it cannot be for everyone. So just take what resonates. That being said, it is important to note that the photos, the thumbnails that I'm using for this one, I don't even know what it is right now because it's always random. I always find out what the thumbnail is going to be after the reading and stuff. So, but I do not use it without purpose. It has a link. That information is in the bio, and just see if that'll. I leave that there, so you might want to find further guidance in that way. There might be another message in that way. That being said, I'm going to provide just the message that wants to come forth through the Faeries Oracle, and at the end of the reading, which this is what's new, I'm going to provide further guidance through other decks. That being said, let us proceed. Aries, what messages want to come through for Aries? The beings that have been led here. What message wants to unfold? You, 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 and you. Wow. Beautiful. This one flipped right, just everywhere. Right in my face. It flipped out of the deck, into my lap, and onto the floor. We have Solace here. This energy here. So the energy of this card is, essentially, you might be dealing with a Leo, or you're just having a lot of fiery ignition happening within your life right now. It's interesting. What I'm feeling is, almost, I'm hearing there's a call to action here. Whatever does that mean? Oof. A call to action, and then I just pulled the deck out of the middle, and then we have this Guacha card. So something came out of the blue recently for some of you. For a group of you, it feels like you took yourself by surprise, is what I'm hearing. You took yourself by surprise. Yeah. Yeah. And right after this, we have death. You took yourself by surprise, I'm hearing. Or something in your life has taken you by surprise. Almost like an interaction with an entity, an energy, or just another person in your life. So I'm keeping this as general as possible because there's a lot of you. So the energies are the same, they just reflect into everyone's life differently. And how I'm feeling in this energy here, there's this, since this card is flipped, and it's such a major card to have been flipped, it's almost, there might be an importance, I'm getting a message with an important event occurring in June for some of you. Something about June, but it's almost like recent information has surfaced, either coming from something, but it surprised you, and kind of flipped you. I'm hearing it kind of flipped you on your ass. Interesting, whatever that means. It flipped you on your ass, and because we have death, whatever just happened to you, Aries, it's almost like something forced you to change yourself. But not necessarily change yourself. I'm not really feeling that, because there is this original vibe that I'm getting. The energy of Solace also calls for Leo. Also calls for the Leo energy, the sun. The sun, which is all about knowing who you are. Leo is a performer, right? They understand what is a part of them because they always accepted that themselves. I always say with um, all of the 12 zodiacs, they are all in their own houses, and House Leo is all about just knowing their worth and knowing who they are. So it's like you are knowing who you are. Something has called an event, a sudden experience with a person, thing, or situation cause you in a forceful, kind of forceful, I'm hearing, and kind of forcefully making you speak your truth in a sense of knowing who you are. There's just that repetition there. And then I pulled these cards out of the deck. Well, this one flipped out, and these other three I pulled out manually. So we have death. This is this transformative vibe that I'm getting here. You also might be dealing with a Scorpio. But we also have the feline, so there's that lion energy. There's that Leo, lion. I heard lying. Maybe something or someone lied to you, almost, and it caused you to step inside a lie or an assumption. I'm hearing a lie or an assumption, and it caused you to kind of reevaluate everything that is in your life. Something caused you to reevaluate everything in your life. And right next to the death, right, we have the Fifi line, which is all about unfinished business, just things kept in the closet, things forgotten about also. I looked at 1616, well, 616. So this definitely feels like a relationship here. Um, it's almost like, what is that? It's almost like you forgot or somebody forgot in this dynamic. Interesting. Interesting. It's like you forgot or someone forgot in this dynamic that the importance of your own life. Mm. So there is this individual vibe that I'm getting because we have fairies of the future, and the energies of this are how I'm feeling it right now is the emphasis of the now, the emphasis of pointing ahead, not pointing in like several different timelines over and over. And as I'm feeling the energies right now, it's almost like time is going in slow motion. Interesting. Time is going in slow motion. Almost like moving through water. Moving through water. Just there this is a peculiar reading, Aries. What is happening? What is happening? It's almost like whatever situation you're in, it feels like time is slowing down. The minute, there you go. The minutes, the days, the seconds. You could gone through. You've gone through the whole day, and you. It's like, whoa, that felt like a week. Is what I'm getting. Like whatever. Now we're getting into the actual situation. So all in all that I have just said, something came out of the blue. Something came out of the blue. The Gawacha. But it's not necessarily out of the blue. It's just something that you or someone else has forgotten. All right, is interesting. This message, you or something else, something was forgotten, right? And it resurfaced throughout the Scorpio full moon. It's almost like something that was buried deep surfaced, and it forced this. It forced this awakening within yourself of knowing not there's mixed messages here of knowing who you are, knowing who they are, and knowing what manners. I said manners. Why manners? So knowing what manners are required in this dynamic. So not forgetting who the other person is and not forgetting who you are in this situation. That's interesting. Ooh, ooh. You know, like when you first meet someone and you... Okay, so they're giving me the message like this now. It's like knowing who someone is, right? Knowing who someone is, but it's a very first impression vibe. So you see who they are on the forefront, and you're like, okay, so I'm going to present myself in this way because this is my best version, and it's like that's their best version. So, but like as you get to know each other, you completely forget about the beginning, and then now you're in the next part of the relationship or situation, whatever this is, probably with work. And like if you're deeper into the work, and now you're like, okay, I'm used to it. It's like that. It's like, all right, Alright, we're used to it now. I can just go outside in my pajamas, you know, sometimes I can go to work without shoes, you know, it's like that type of vibe. But it's like something, it's like a realization happened that is almost like you were lost in different timelines. Clear. You were lost in different timelines, and you've you forgot something in the closet. You forgot the best part, the most valuable asset in each other, or the most valuable asset in the situation, or the most valuable knowledge. Just something that was really valuable that you forgot. Alright, we're gonna get more information right here. Let's pull another fairy. Yeah, look at that. We have the Las Gunna. No, not Las Gunna, but I said Las Gunna. So I said Las Gunna, and that's a deck, and that's a card in this deck that signifies self-discovery. So that's literally what all that whole message just was. There was a discovery of the person. There we go. You. Ooh, interesting. So whatever this was, it came as you as a surprise. You saw this person's shadow side. You saw your shadow side, or you saw the reality of the world. If it's work, you saw the reality of the world, and in the real world, the like certain actors. I've been studying kind of certain actors out there, and their stories are similar in the sense of the dream of being in Hollywood, but then when they get into Hollywood, they're like, damn, this is like a prison, is what they were saying. Some, I forgot who said that, but like lots of actors, when you look into their story, like stuff like that, like it's never as dreamlike as you want it to be. When the dream becomes a reality, it's a lot different. But there is that but. That's only if you give up. That's only if you give up on the dream. And people, there's this guidance that I'm receiving right now. If you are easily swayed by the physical appearances, and you let go of the dream of the person or the job, if you let go of the dream and completely take what is physical to heart, and you just accept that and go like, all right, it's not gonna get any better, so I'm gonna get used to it. That energy is a no-no, because it doesn't elevate the frequency of what you desire. It keeps it at a stagnant state, and if anything, it kind of makes it go downward. But what happened here, whatever happened in the Scorpio new moon for you guys, Aries, it feels like an energy that was forgotten. You forgot the value, or you forgot the dream of what could be in this relationship right here. And we're not going to get to that card, but it's like you forgot the feeling that you felt when you first approached this situation, relationship, job, career, whatever it is. You forgot how it felt, but that was the energies that were. The energies that are, however, feels very risen. This rise, right? There's this rise, this death, the Scorpio. Like, that's the Scorpio energy right here, the death, the Pluto energy, right? That's what Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, so I have that right. Yes, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and you know, Pluto is all about associations with Hades pulling Persephone down under, and then Hercules saves homegirl. But it's that whole vibe. So it's almost like the Scorpio new moon helped you remember what mattered the most in this relationship, and you just completely accept unconditionally, or you're going to, at least you're going to receive energies from the universe, or at least that's the guidance, to completely accept unconditionally the energies that are, and hope, keep the hope for the energies that have yet come to pass over here, which is the maiden. This is, we're ending it off here with the fairies. These are the energies that are auspicious. The new beginning. This is literally the new beginnings card in the book. It's a rise, just new beginnings everywhere, and it's a lots of, this is a hopeful situation. And right up over here, list of the shadows, list releasing yourself out of the shadows. 44 up there. There's that synchronistic vibe of just all of this. Lots of beauty here. So Aries, beautiful. You might be dealing with a Leo or Scorpio, because those two energies came up, but I just, these, at least these are the energies that are present. Yes. And there's a lot of hope here, because it's almost like there is this new beginning that's happening, I'm feeling, if you take this guidance of helping you in your manifestation abilities and just accepting the energies that are. And if you're wanting to prevail this ascension process, whatever this is, there is this, excuse me, burp, there is this clearing. Pretty much a janitor is coming in to clean your house, and when you wake up, when the dream becomes a reality, you are to stay strong on the path and just prevail. So, okay, now we're gonna pull a card from the Gods and Titans deck. Yes. Let's see what guidance wants to come through from these energies. And then we have Zeus. Yes, this is very interesting, because who is Zeus associated with? Zeus is associated with Jupiter, so there is this sense of luck and expansion over here, and leadership. Zeus is the energy of luck, expansion, Jupiter. It's the auspicious energies right here, and we have it paired with the leadership. So the guidance here is to, this is the first card that flipped out. It feels like there is this sun energy that is happening here, and you might also be dealing with a Sagittarius or Pisces. That being said, though, there is this leadership, this guidance that we're receiving here. You are receiving some information. This is peculiar, because I am feeling like it's coming from others. For some of you, it's other people that are going to be leading you in this direction. But ultimately, it feels like you are to stand firm with the heart compass over here. We have, the compass right there, and follow your heart. If you are wanting whatever this is to manifest, you are needing to step up, I'm hearing, and lead. Specifically, lead your mind, lead your thoughts into the right direction. Lead them into places that serve you. Do not lead them into places that will sway you from what you desire. And if things sway you, and in the sense of paying attention to what other people are saying rather than what your gut is telling you, that is what's going to make the situation wobble. I want to do, yes, the Neomancer. This is where paying attention to the little details too much are going to wobble your situation and just cause an imbalance. How far are we into the video? Yes, okay. We're also going to pull a tarot card. We haven't done this in a while, but let's just get a final guidance. Final guidance messages. 2 cards. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, we have the Hermit right next to the Queen of Cups. It's, wow, this is like the most intuitive combination that I've ever seen. Because the Queen of Cups, this card, at least how I see this energy, is all about intuition. The waters, you see, she's like looking at her cup. The waters, intuitive. Right next to the Hermit, is going within. the intuition, listening to yourself, listening to your own guidance, following the leadership of your heart, leading your mind with your heart, not swaying, not going around and looking for guidance that is going to delay the inevitable, essentially. Alright, that message felt like it went everywhere, but I'm going to trust that it went well. That being said, do like, comment, subscribe, press the belly bell, and follow my social media, specifically the Instagram, if you are interested in daily readings that I do with the Faeries Oracle, that I do Monday through Friday. I stopped doing it on the weekends, and yeah. All that being said, Aries, I hope you enjoyed the guidance. And until the next fortnight, I say to you, farewell.